Welcome back to Pastry Maestra. I'm Teresa and today I'm making the simplest brownies ever. Brownies. A sensational chocolate delight and so easy to make. You will need just a few ingredients, a couple of minutes to prepare, one mixing bowl and 20 minutes until the oven does its magic. It must be the simplest brownie ever. And after that, the feast can begin. Brownies are one of the best American inventions, if you ask me. They are made of chocolate, butter, sugar, eggs and a little bit of flour. There is a special quality that sets them apart from any other cake. Inside they are soft and gooey, and the secret is they are actually underbaked. Now, that made me curious, so I started digging around in order to find out who actually invented this simple, yet out-of-this-world treat. And sure enough, I found numerous stories and legends, some of them plain silly because it seems that everybody and their aunt knows everything about brownies. Anyway, finally, I got to the bottom of the problem and found out that the word brownie was first mentioned in the 1896 The Boston Cooking School Cookbook, written by an American culinary expert, Fannie Merritt Farmer. However, the recipe for this brownie is somewhat different from the one we know and adore nowadays. This one called for butter, powdered sugar, molasses, eggs, flour, and pecan nuts. What? No chocolate, you ask? How the heck do you make brownies without chocolate? Well, you don't. Miss Fanny will forgive me, but as far as I'm concerned, a brownie without chocolate is like a man without a mustache. Everything is there, but nothing tickles. Oops, sorry, my train of thoughts derailed for a second. Anyway, on my site, the link is down below, you have a yummy recipe full of chocolate. I recommend using dark chocolate with higher cocoa solids content for extra pleasure. One more tip, serve warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, or even better, pour some melted chocolate over everything. Let me show you how to make the simplest brownies ever. As usual, the recipe is on my site, the link is down below. First thing I'm gonna do is line my 20 by 20 centimeters, which is 8 by 8 inches baking pan with parchment paper. To make brownie cake, I've melted my dark chocolate and butter in the microwave. Now I'm gonna pour the butter into the chocolate and mix to combine. Then I'm gonna add eggs gradually, mixing well after each addition. I'm gonna add sugar and stir to combine. Finally, I'm gonna add salt and sifted cornstarch and stir until uniform. I will pour my brownie mixture into prepared baking pan and bake at 180 degrees centigrade, which is 350 Fahrenheit, for approximately 30 minutes. Then I'll take the brownies out from the oven and leave them to cool down. There, my brownies are done and cooled. I'll cut them into squares and enjoy this delicious chocolatey delight. Join me!
Oh baby, you are so sweet, so delicious and yummy, so good to eat. I wanna lick you, feel your sweetness on my lips. Forever and ever, you'll stay on my hips.
I'm Teresa. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you want to stay in touch, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course, visit my site, where you can find elaborate posts with lots of pictures, additional information and recipes that follow my every video. Also, on my site you can download my free 365 pages ebook The Pastry Chef and maybe buy me a macaron, if you think that I've earned it. Now, before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps a lot. Finally, and this is the most important thing, Don't forget to create sweetness every day, because sweetness is happiness. See you in my next video. Bye!